those are my points. And so now I'm going to go to the grassroots skaters, starting out with Izzy. First of all, Izzy, I just so salute you. You are such a great talent at such a young age to even be doing this. Um, with most of the skaters that I have judged, I tried to watch their numbers only once. A few I needed to go back and watch a second time. Yours was very clear, but it inspired me to watch it a second time. Uh, each of the skaters that I've been judging, I've sort of attached a word to them or a phrase, and your word is joy. You just were so joyful in your interpretation and your concept. Um, your character of the mermaid, I thought, was very well established with your the way you bookended the piece on the dock in the lake with the mermaid tail on. I thought that was a really charming way to bookend it. I know it was not in the rink, so I suppose would I have understood the number quite as well if you didn't do that, but I really enjoyed it. Loved the music, the Mermaid Chair by Secret Garden. Beautiful piano, lovely haunting quality to it. I thought that both the theme of the mermaid and also your music were both very age appropriate and really lent themselves to the piece. Um, I'm amazed at your young age that you're even entering this competition. So a big bravo to you. You are showing such creativity, and I can't wait to watch your journey, your skating journey, as you move forward. In addition to the video clips bookending the piece, I also liked that your choreography bookended with your start on the ice. I definitely saw the fluidity, the water movement. I felt that you had, sometimes I guess my first thought would be your upper body work was lovely, your arms were lovely. I did feel sometimes that your arms became a little too much of the tail. I sort of thought they were stuck together like your tail might have been as a mermaid. And I think I would probably say it might have been interesting to explore, or when you continue to work on this piece, explore more a little bit of what it would be like for your legs to be stuck together as that mermaid, and work that. You had a wonderful body roll at one point. I think that spoke to me in trying to interpret your character. So basically, again, I think you have an incredible future, Izzy, and I really compliment you on your work, and I hope you keep it up. So again, for your performance of the mermaid, I gave you 3 stars. Okay, moving on to Madeline Stammen. Your duet with Garrett Kling to The Siren, I thought was really exceptional, very well done. I gave you a score of 4 stars. My word for you is elegance. I got a very elegant interpretation, a very mature, sensual interpretation of you as the siren beckoning to the sailor. The music was La Petite Fille de la Mer by Vangelis, very sweet instrumental, which I also thought was appropriate. What I saw in your video was essentially, it was very clear from the beginning, actually, that I liked the graphic, I liked your intro of the video of a sea behind you, of an ocean, and then the description of your character and what the siren character means, and how she lures sailors to their inevitable death, crashing on the rocks. What I loved was seeing 2 really nice skaters. Your line, his line were really wonderful, which I find in my field is kind of exceptional today. Sometimes I'm discouraged by the lack of leg line and presentation and use of your back and upper body presentation, a skater's presentation, and I thought both of you did a beautiful job of that. I'm guessing you're ice dancers because of the way that you move. I loved, Madeline, how you choreographed the piece where you are beckoning to him. There's kind of a push me, pull you quality. You did a lot of hand-to-hand rotational work he's following you, you're beckoning, and then you're following him, again, pulling and tugging. I did feel that, if anything, I would say that you might have developed a little bit more of the hypnotic spell casting character within you. I got a little bit of a pretty love duet. Um, I didn't. I think you might have explored your character into be a little bit more hypnotic and captivating, and a little bit more in charge, I guess might be another way of putting it. However, I was thoroughly entertained, really compliment you on your commitment to the piece, and you really left me wanting to see more of your work, so way to go. Again, Madeline, my score for you was 4 stars. Moving along to Allison Mergis, I think that's how you say the piece. Your character was Princess Leia, and your music was the Cello Wars, which from the Piano Guys, which I thought was adorable. My words for you are, this number impressed me as fun and mischievous, and I imagine that that's the way you attack your skating, with a lot of spirit and a lot of fun. As I said before, I could instantly recognize Joseph. It looked as though the two of you obviously had collaborated on this piece. There were lots of fun in-canon pieces of footwork, jumps. He'd do a split jump, you'd do a split jump. He would do kind of a progression toe footwork, you would chase him in canon. It kind of left me, I'm giving you 2.5 stars, Allison, I think because it kind of left me wondering whether you were just chasing him through the piece and just following his lead. So I wasn't quite clear on, I'm assuming you choreographed it and you set up the steps in that way, that he did a step, then you followed and echoed his step. I really do compliment you on the slow motion fight. I thought that was really fun. I like the fact that you win, girl power. But then you really surprised me as I followed it. You really surprised me at the end. I watched Joseph do the back flip while you're trying to shoot him. You prevail for a while, but then at the end, the surprise ending for me was that he prevails. So that was fun. That was a real twist that was unexpected for me. Let's see, I think, again, the reason I gave you 2.5 stars is it was a bit scattered. It kind of looked as though you guys probably could have made this up one day playing around on the ice. But I did like the pantomime work with the swords. I did like the slow motion fight. And I think you probably had a lot of fun creating this. You certainly drew me in, and you made me want to follow your action to the end to see what the ending was going to be. So way to go on that. Okay, moving along, number 4, Matej Salecki. Matej, I gave you 3 stars. I was pretty conflicted when I watched your piece. First of all, your piece was saluting the character, mythological character of the Master Chief from the video game Halo, and his relationship with Cortana, his artificial intelligence love interest. Your music was Never Forget from the Halo video game score. I felt that I was really intrigued to watch you, this young man with obviously a very clear emotional and passionate connection to this video game and the characters in it. That was really nice to see, your commitment. I was a little put off by the fact that you submitted your short program video in a competition rather than perhaps filming it one day at the rink where I could have just concentrated on you. I without seeing the judges in the background, I sort of felt like I was another one of the judges. So it didn't seem quite as intimate to me as far as the judge-skater relationship as the other skaters. However, I really enjoyed your skating. Clearly this was a short program, so of course the tricks and the triples and all of that were lovely, but what really impressed me was your edge work, the way that you did a lot of great 2-foot skating, a lot of working a lot of bowers into your footwork. And particularly something that really impressed me. Again, I don't know how old you are, but I'm guessing you're a teenage guy. The way that you got your sensitivity across, and this emotional sort of love interest character relationship with your arm work, because I felt that you were able to do very sensitive and emotional arm movements and yet keep them in a very masculine frame. That really impressed me. I really felt drawn in to your performance by that quality. That my word, I've been giving everybody a word, is sensitive. The sensitivity of your performance really drew me in. Beautiful skating, nice lines. I always tell skaters they can improve their leg extension line. A lot of us old timers do, but I really was. I appreciated the performance. One of the reasons that I'm giving you only 3 stars, and I suppose I'm old-fashioned in this, but you're in a competition, and you wore a T-shirt, black pants and a white T-shirt with the word "back" on the back of the T-shirt. I thought that was a little scattered, a little, I don't know, lazy, maybe even, if I went as far as to say, disrespectful to the judges and your audience, a little too casual. However, that made me wonder about the character. What was actually, so you're the only one that I actually did. When I first saw your video and you said, for more information, follow this link. And I said, no, Mate, don't make me work that hard. I don't want to work that hard. But after I saw your whole piece, I in fact did follow that link. And I went on Wikipedia to learn a little bit about the game, and the characters. So you got me. So at any rate, I enjoyed your performance. You elicited my curiosity. Nice choreography and edge work. You created the emotion. I thought there was a little random thing at the end. I liked the credits at the end, and then the random shot of you playing with your dog in the snow is a little off message. But altogether, a very promising performance. So good for you. Again, 3 stars for Mate. Okay, moving right along. Woohoo!